Welcome, everyone. This is Glenda Dawson, and you're watching channeled messages from the Councils of Light, Councils of Nine, and any other light beings that want to help us today or guide us today. Now, they usually give us coordinates so we can travel to different places, and basically is to bring remembrance, inner remembrance. Not all of a sudden, oh, I remember her name or anything. It is inner remembrance where your true higher self starts to relive or open up that knowledge, those gifts into who you truly are. So if you never have traveled, you could just set the intention that you will go wherever we go and allow yourself to be at peace. Allow yourself to just enjoy. If you cannot see it, but you can sense it, that's what I mean by seeing. However you experience it. You may not be able to see with your third eye, but you may smell, breathe in and the fragrance reminds you of, say, an old porch with swings in the back on them or anything like that. So don't think of it as just a visual thing. Let your body completely experience wherever we go, whatever we do. And let yourself just surrender to this process. Sometimes we have messages directly towards someone specific. We will not say who they are, but we will give enough hints so you know that it's for you. For example, a woman who just today has um, come to a realization that she needs a divorce or she needs to get away from the situation, whatever it is, just remember that it's for you, and we cannot say who exactly by name because we really believe in confidentiality. So please just take note. If you have not subscribed to the channel, it does not cost anything, so please do share away so that others can also participate in this. Now, this channeling, again, comes as an experience with sometimes many times messages, but not always. But the experience in itself is like light language. The vibrations of itself is what brings the healing, and the experience itself is what brings the healing or the knowledge or the guidance that you have been looking for. Now, for those that are here, if you're not working or you're not driving, please close your eyes, take a nice, slow, deep breath, completely filling your lungs up, and um, then exhale, completely releasing everything, emptying your lungs. Do that two more times, nice and slow, so you can allow your body to really sink in. Allow your body to really bring this to a full experience. Now I open the floor. I have one member with me today. So if anyone, Jess, if you have the coordinates, please do so. If not, I'm sure they'll give it to me in a second.
7, 16, 32, 4. 7, 16, 32, 4.
Take a deep breath. Hmm. If you're already experiencing things, please go ahead and share.
Just traveling through the galaxy right now.
That's exactly what I'm doing. I'm just do 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 do.
Our galaxy is wide and vast, and um, for those who are listening, it's such undescribable beauty, quietness, and stillness. Um, so if there's long pauses, it's because we're just experiencing, not trying to be exclusive by any means.
Mm-hmm.
Um, there's a nebula coming into focus. Um, Deep purples and pinks, and a green band. And we're being asked to focus our energies in that direction.
Now, for me, I'm also seeing a hand that's kind of scooping me up and getting me there faster in a way, but the hand is completely made of stars. It's got the fingers, like 5 fingers, and they picked me up, putting me in the what we would consider the palm, and just ta taking me away. Each I think each one of us is going to experience something like that in general.
Like getting thrown like a baseball.
Oh, that is interesting. Okay.
Just say.
We were going too slow, I gather. Uh-huh. All righty then. Uh,
Somebody is approaching on a bowling ball. I'm sorry. Had nothing to do with it. Um,
okay. Yep. It's yeah. Huh. Yes, there are times where we have these interesting moments, and I really feel that they do this not just to get our attention, but also to raise the vibrations, the frequency of everybody who's watching and experiencing. Um, so, and sometimes we don't even have the wording for it because we have such limited vocabulary as humans. Now, for me, the green band is now I'm like on it, and it's acting like those um those things at the airport where you just stand and it takes you, you don't have to walk. What is it?
mhm.
So it's just that's basically it's just taking me into the direction I need to go. Now, all of a sudden, there's like a break in space for intents purposes. And it isn't like a zipper or anything, but it's like a cut, opens up, and the green band is leading me into that.
Space,
Okay, into that
dim
space.
dimension,
Yeah,
space, portal.
the portal is more like it. Into that
Okay.
portal. So, and now I'm in the process of going through it. Now, we thought out there was quiet. In here, it's even more peaceful and quiet. It absolutely there's no sound. nothing. Where outside, at least every once in a while, if there's something in our galaxy that's moving, it kind of gives off frequency or waves of sound, but not in there. It's completely silent. It is not a black hole, but it is kind of dark at first in there. And the further I go in, the brighter it gets. Um, for description wise, it's kind of like a portal or a tunnel to go from one place to another. And I'm approaching the exit at this moment, and it opens up again, and I go through that tear, that portal, into another space. Now, this space, of course, is the beauty and the peacefulness is even more pronounced than it was when I first started and went through the original portal.
Each portal
Mhm.
is cleansing a chakra state, if you will.
Mhm.
Um, don't know how to express it, but uh, if you will, the first portal, the first zippered area, whatever, was the root, and now you're in this sacral. Um, so for anybody who's listening, uh, purification and cleansing is happening for those who are participating. Um, any blockages that have been there are being gently removed as those of those that you are willing to let go of.
Mhm.
And you're being encouraged to let go of even more that is still residual there. Um, but your 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 will be honored, and nothing will be taken from you that you do not choose to let go of.
Mhm. Yes, and I don't know about you, but I could feel it in my sacral, and I could feel them really working and healing and lining it up. And I see some stuff coming out of my sacral that I didn't even know was there. So obviously they're doing a deep cleaning, deep cleansing.
For those who wonder who they are, um, the galaxies are filled with loving beings that have extraordinary healing abilities that far surpass what we know here on Earth. And a lot of this work is pure energetic work, and it is a blessing to be able to pass through portals of this nature,
Mhm.
because you do quote unquote nothing. You receive, um, and if great healing can occur.
Mhm.
somewhat of a soft glow in each segment of this portal shifting,
Mhm.
representative of what we traditionally think of as the chakra that's in focus.
Mhm.
And I moved to the solar plexus. Um, I didn't see a zipper or didn't see a tear per se, but I just sort of arrived there.
Mhm. Mhm.
And it's as if you're surrounded by sunflowers.
Mhm. Mm. Oof. Just feels so cleansing. Really so cleansing.
Being encouraged to say to themselves, I release, I release, I release.
Mhm.
I'm willing to release.
And the strange thing is now I am seeing like beams of light of all different colors, each representing a different color for each chakra. And they're asking me to just kind of move through the beams. Like, so they're in front of me, and I'm just to start walking or moving through them. So each chakra gets cleansed, um, pretty much at the same time. And by the time, then there's one beam of light that's pure iridescent um, white light, which is the one that's going to really seal the chakras and help you um, store good energy, healing energy in those pockets of when you released what didn't serve you any longer, what wasn't good any longer.
It's almost as if you're a pin cushion that's been filled with pins, and those pins are removed, and now light can permeate through the holes that remain from where the pins were.
Mhm. Mhm. Yes, it's and they're giving me a message to tell everyone. Uh, they want everyone to take this moment to set the intentions, not only to release for today, but to release for the next week or 2 weeks, or however time it needs. So by the time September comes, it's a fresh view of everything, fresh and rested. So you could start basically the fall in the right spirits, in the spirit of thankfulness, in the spirit of um, gratefulness, which is the same thing, but in a different type of spirit, not in the spirit of, oh, I'm carrying so much, I'm carrying it into the winter. No, they want you to start Now releasing, so you're not carrying extra weight that you do not need to carry, that you're not carrying extra pain that you do not need to carry, that you do everything possible within your means to let go of that trauma, of that pain, of that um, disappointment that has been stored in you, so that all the blockages that you may have disappear, dissipate, so then the energy can flow freely through you. So you could become a better person, so you could be more energetic. So this is, they're saying that this is why so many humans are really exhausted. They've been exhausted in the last couple of months. Why? Because they have not, they didn't release enough during the winter months. That's the time where we need to really go introspect and look at what we want to change, what we want to grow, what we want to release. What seeds, what good seeds do we want to plant? And we really, most people did not really do that. So they're still carrying old stuff from last year, the year before, or whenever. And this summer is the summer of release. Solar eclipses, moon eclipses, planetary wonders where 6 and 7 planets line up and you could see them just even with the naked eye. Those are things that occur only when it is really time for humans to let go. Time for humans to heal, time for humans to grow, time for humans to get that wisdom that you're meant to have and use it. Not just have it, not be book smart or street smart, but have that wisdom that you can say, let them hate, let them be them, let them do whatever they got to do. I know what I have to do, I know where I have to be, and keep your peace above all. Because no matter, you're still going to have what life throws at you, but it depends how it affects you, how you react. So if you don't react to it, you should say, okay, this is just another hiccup that I have to go through. And I know that it's going to work out. And I know that at the other end, if I really pay attention, there's something that I needed to learn, something I needed to experience, and some wisdom that's going to come out of that to help me when I continue my life, when I continue my journey, when I continue on my path. It isn't about the very moment. Yes, being present is very important, but it isn't always about what you do is what occurs now, the results now. So the results sometimes take a little time. And if you just go through it with the understanding that everybody goes through a hiccup, everybody goes through a bump in the road, it's how you react to it that makes a difference, whether it's going to tear you down, break you, or it's going to make you stronger and give you more clarity. And this is why they're taking, one of the reasons they're taking us here today. So we can learn and we could really release what needs to be released. Most of you know the pain that is holding you back. Most of you know the trauma that you experience and that energy that you won't let go and it won't let you grow. You may grow really great. You could read a whole bunch of books. You could remember exactly word for word on the book. But if you don't practice it, if you don't have it in your heart, that's not wisdom. That's just something you can memorize. If you don't put it into practice, it isn't really wisdom. It's just something that you know. Okay, I'm going to be quiet now.
fat chance. Um, I am on a merry-go-round.
Ooh,
Um,
cool.
it's exquisite and it's going at a slow pace, very reflective of what you just said, that there's ups and downs, but you ride through.
Mm-hmm.
And it's almost as if there are four seasons within the merry-go-round,
Mm-hmm.
so that when you pass a quarter of it, then you go to the next season, um, which is really quite extraordinary.
Mm-hmm.
Um, each season can bring new hope.
Mm-hmm.
Each season can bring a dying to ways that no longer serve. And to go through them successively like this is really quite interesting. Um, having gone through the chakra cleansings prepared us to be able to ride the merry-go-round in this smooth fashion.
Mm-hmm.
Um, the struggles are still there, but managing your way through them with a certain grace and ease because there's been balance that's been brought to you, and you have the chance to move forward because of it.
Mm-hmm.
Um, the merry-go-round has kind of a magical quality about it. Um, one that's there and yet it's not. I know that sounds contradictory, but sometimes in the magical world, it seems just that, is that there are a lot of contradictions.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but if you follow your heart, you
Mm-hmm.
follow your soul,
Mm-hmm.
the contradictions become less powerful and less meaningful, and you can ride your horse or Pegasus or dragon, and you can have a smooth ride.
Mm-hmm.
Um, there still may be air pockets, but the ride generally can be very predictable, uh,
Mm-hmm.
um, smooth in the sense that there are no major extremes.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's the part that's magical about the merry-go-round is each person who rides it hears their own musical message. That's what I was I was detecting something, but I couldn't figure out what. And that's what it is that every person's musical signature is different and has its own unique resonance for you.
Mm-hmm.
And on most merry-go-rounds, there's also mirrors on the inner walls that face outward, where the mechanisms are usually in back of those mirrors. So we're being asked to not only receive, but to recognize that the mirrors reflect you, reflect outward, um, and not just inward.
Mhm.
If you listen to your song, you can, if anybody's watched Mary Poppins, you can leave the merry-go-round, if you will, and your preacher will carry you to where the song takes you. And I don't know where that is for everybody.
Mhm. Well, each one of us has a different soul path,
Mm-hmm.
and as individual soul path, we take different, we resonate with different frequencies.
Yes.
Mm. Um, I see you, I wave to you. You're still pushing me along. Um, Quite comfortable actually now. I'm thinking of it as like, a sofa or reclining chair. It's the palm of the hand just perfect. Just um and I do see a couple of people that we both know. Um they're taking this journey with us. Um and you could probably you see there are like three or one, two, three, four. There are four horses in front of you. See if they come
Mhm.
into focus right there. So for you. Um, Now don't throw them any spitballs. Um, because they haven't realized you're there yet.
It'd be
Uh,
fun.
I know, I know. But yeah. All right. To some people, get as much energy as you can. Soak it all in. Release what you can, what you must. Just release anything that set that intention. They're replacing everything that you release with good energy, and healing in whatever it is that you need. It could be physical, mental, emotional, could be spiritual, could be energetic, could be your aura just needs to be cleansed a little more and fortified. Um, Maybe you're just exhausted from carrying so much that you don't need to carry, and they're replenishing your energy as well. But soak it up quickly because we're about to get the boot out of here and slowly come back to our beginnings. So we'll back to the portals through what some people would say be a black hole. It's portal from one place to another.
And here's a different booting us in each portal, which is pretty funny.
I know this is, well, like I said, boot. I was going to say they're just sending us out, but so okay. And slowly now we're just floating down outer space. take a look and just grab that peacefulness out there. That energy, if you hold onto it, can hold you for a few days. And every single time that you think you're losing it or you're having a bad moment, remember this place. Remember outer space. Remember where we went and let that energy rise up again so you can make that road less bumpy. Kind of fills up those potholes a little more. Earth's atmosphere we're in now, slowly coming down. 4, 3, going down further and further. 2, you're in your body now. Don't open your eyes yet. Just let you settle in and just pay attention to your surroundings, the air, the aromas, the sounds. Down to 1. Really put be in you. Feel your feet even, your hands, your body. Take a nice, deep, deep breath. Exhale. Do that 2 more times. And then when you're ready, open your eyes and write down your experiences. Write down how you felt, because that will help you manage that energy and hold on to it even further than just at this moment. Want to thank everyone for being here, and hopefully we will see you next Sunday at 7 p.m. right here, and just stay blessed, stay well. And if you wish to contact me, just glendasmagicalcreations.com and hit the contact button there. And you can then just email me. Tell me your experiences. We welcome you. We welcome your experiences. If you ever feel the call to do this with us, please, by all means, send me that email also. All right. Thank you. Many blessings. And I love you. Bye.